It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Danny Duffy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. And Danny Duffy, you're looking at a small stick of dynamite here. Not a real big guy, about 6 foot, 185 pounds, but good life on his fastball. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. Good hard slider, a true slider. His changeup is getting better. You'll know if Danny Duffy's on early because he's a swing and miss left-handed strikeout type pitcher.
And he'll step off and try. Again. And the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. With 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series, he's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Duffy sets. Here's the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
Well, that's what you hope for from your corner infielders. Typically, those are the big boys that you want to drive the ball all over the yard and bring the Ducks home.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High chopper to third. There to take it is Chipper. Gets him 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Francisco Lindor, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Leading up for the Royals, the center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Got to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
1 ball, no strikes to count. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that 1 run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offense.
And a drive to right. There it goes. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's 1 long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 28 on the season, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Stepping into the box, Alex Gordon. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
Check swing called strike, 0-1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 8 hits in 56 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Luplow is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Well, a chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Three runs already home here. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. On his way to third is Jones. The relay throw, But he is in there with a triple.
The right fielder.
Stepping in, Jorge Bonifacio. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. The relay. Coming to the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
The second baseman, Josh.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Josh Watson, who represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he's safe. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. The relay. Throw to second, and he's out. But on the play, 2 runs come across to score.
The catcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Second inning upcoming here in KC. The Royals are on top 6-0. As we begin the second here in Kansas City, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And, guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Batting 6.
Ready now, Brandon Barnes. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far with the Royals dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching. And it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday. So a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Kipnis. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Bonifacio is there, and he'll put it away to retire. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCain has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And when you focus on the numbers, this starting pitcher leads the American League in strikeouts. When I had a big punch-out guy on the mound, I always tell myself I have to stay in. I have to stay engaged mentally in this one. I have to watch what the catcher's putting down. I have to go through my pre-pitch routine and stay on my toes because at any moment, that big ball could be coming your way.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll be off the wall in right center.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside the throw. And he won't get the throw off, actually, as he can't find the handle, and it's a successful steal of third base. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Alex Gordon stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
0-2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, hitting .500 in the series so far. 4 for 8.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he is in there. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-1 game. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Francisco Lindor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. The 0-1 delivery. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. 19th home run for him on the season. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
A base hit in his first trip. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 0-2 delivery, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
4 runs here in this half inning. Now a hard liner, but foul. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First offering on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Runners off for second. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Kipnis has it to second for one. To Santana to get the double play. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. Into the box now, Josh Watson pitches high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Soft liner towards short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. On now to the top of inning. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Jordan Luplow comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple. So with the runner safely at third with one away, there you get a look at the team leaders in 3 base hits. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. First pitch on its way. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Base hit into right center.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Stepping in now, Tyler Naquin, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Hit hard to... Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Ramirez brings in a batting average right at .330, so this is an at-bat you won't want to miss.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's a run. So striding in, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Tyler Clifford answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on and hit deep to left center. McCain ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
One away for the Royals here in the fourth. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is high. The throw. And he's called out on a close play at third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, a diving stop by Santana. In time. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Lindor. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop. Defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Watson is there. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Standing in, Carlos Santana. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair. Set
to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
In now, Brandon Barnes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Drilled to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. O'Hearn gets his lead at first, nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. Comes set, now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Line drive to center field. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to the right. Kipnis showing off his range. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 8 and the Indians 5. Now to the plate, Jordan Luplow. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Into the corner and slicing foul. Duffy sets. Here's the 0-2. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
So he sets him down swinging. Jordan Luplow goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Leaves after just 5 1/3, and despite exiting with the lead, he'll be the first to tell you he did not have his good stuff in this one. Last time through was a base hit. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kevin McCain.
Standing in now, Kevin McCain, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Hard hit ball to second. Watson fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Tyler Naquin. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 6 runs, 13 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. This is pulled into right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. But the Tribe. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here. Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Oh, and he misses it.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Bonifacio isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Runs up and gets this one down. Ramirez gloves it, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
The batter, the second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Josh Watson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Lindor is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, McCain. And the inning is over. So 1 run on no base hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. In now, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Now a big swing by Lindor, and he connects. This one's carrying well. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. His second home run of the game as this lead has been sliced down to 2. So now Carlos Santana,
the first baseman,
as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Drilled to first. O'Hearn is right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
the batter.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Brandon Barnes. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Kevin McCarthy will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi scoops it up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Into the box, Jason Kipnis, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Grounded to first. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Royals 9 and the Indians 7. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Pulled toward right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Hamilton ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it all the way.
Brian Goodwin.
Striding in, Brian Goodwin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Ryan O'Hearn will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Third baseman,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A pause and the 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Full count, 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
now batting, right fielder, Jorge.
Now at the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First offering on its way. Base hit into right center. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he's in there at third with a 2-out triple.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. From a knee, he throws him out. A remarkable play there to retire the side. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back to Kansas City in just a moment. Standing in, Jordan Luplow. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Making his way to the plate, Kevin Plawecki, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Count even now at 1-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 12-7. Now at the plate, Josh Watson.
Leading up for the Royals, the second baseman, Josh Watson.
Tyler Olson is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 49, Tyler Olson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for the Royals, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Brad Hand is forced onto the mound now following the injury. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Lindor is there. On to first, and there were two down.
The center fielder, number 6.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Billy Hamilton, his career line against Brad Hand. He's 1 for 5. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And that'll get down for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So stepping in, Brian Goodwin. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double. First pitch on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Hamilton stands at second with two gone. Lifted in the air to center. Naquin's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Tyler Naquin. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Jake Diekman takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out.
Now that's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And he'll get in there safely. But a heads-up play as two fielders were better than one that time. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. It's there, and he's out at the plate for a double play. And they will put the tag on him. They got it, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, I'll tell you, if you don't appreciate a game-ending triple play, you don't have a pulse. In all my years, I've never seen anything like it. That was awesome.
12-7, the final score in this ball game. The Kansas City Royals came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Danny Duffy picks up his league-leading 13th win. Corey Kluber was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The winning pitcher is Danny Duffy. His record now is 13-1. The loss goes to Corey Kluber. He falls to 11-6. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes.